Hey, Stanley-Savea here. My name's Ashley. So obviously, if you clicked on this video, you know what it's about. We're going to be doing some DIY birthday invitations, specifically troll themed. If you have another theme, don't worry about it. Still follow along. I mean, you can use this method that I use on any kind of theme. It doesn't really matter. So, without further ado, let's go on with the video.
This is the design that I'm going to be recreating on this video. If you don't want to recreate this design and you just want to learn how to use PicMonkey, that's totally fine. You can still follow along. It's pretty simple. But if you are recreating this design with me, please go down to the description box right now. I have all the links to everything that I use. Majority of everything is free. The only thing that is not free is this troll watercolor design right here. You will have to purchase this. If you don't want to purchase it, that's totally fine. You can just make your own and download a regular picture. I wanted to go with a watercolor / floral theme for this troll invitation, so that's the reason why I did get this poppy design. But to each its own. Do you, be creative. Whatever you want to use is totally fine. But if you do want to use this design and you want to make it your own or follow the way I made it, then go ahead, take your time, pause the video, go down, download everything in the description box, and you can come back right after that. And now we're going to go to PicMonkey.com. Okay, so if you've been on PicMonkey before but you haven't been on it recently, they just made a few changes. They literally leveled it up, and I think it looks super awesome compared to what it looked like before. So we're going to start from blank, and we're going to click on see all blanks. Anyway, I went with the 5x7. That's like a standard size for a photocopy center. That's where you're going to have to go to print out all your invitations. So let's click on this one. However, you can choose whatever size you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, now here is where the fun begins. Now if you go to this section right here, you're going to see background color. And this basically allows you to change the color of the background. Pretty self-explanatory. I chose to go with white. I just wanted to keep it simple. Now I want to start with the design first, and then I'll show you how I configured the text itself. So this is the graphics link. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to add our own. Now you should already have all your designs saved on your computer. And now that you have everything saved, I hope you have everything organized. We're going to go to the free website headers design bundle that we downloaded. And over here you see there's that watercolor design that I have on the sides of the invitation. We're going to click on that. So obviously it's not in the right alignment. We want to make it the way that I had made it on the invitation. So we're just going to use this tool right here and turn it. And then we're just going to enlarge it. So now we're going to do it on the other side. This is what it should look like. I want to show you how to blend it. If you were to enlarge this even more, as you can see right over here, it cuts off, right? And we don't like that. We don't want that. We're going to start layering more things on top of here, and we don't want it to cut off our design. So we're going to go right here to blend mode, and we're going to click on multiply. Now you're going to have to do this to both images, just letting you know. And there you go. Now when we enlarge it, it won't go over. It'll just blend seamlessly. Once we put on different layers of designs over this design, it'll be seamless and it'll seem like it's supposed to be there. Now for our next design, I think I'm going to go with the poppy design. So whatever poppy design you're using, go with that. So see how it cuts off and it's like not blended at all. You can see the edges very clearly. We don't want that, so we're gonna go again to blend mode, and we're gonna go to multiply. See, now it looks like it's supposed to be there, right? It looks like it's supposed to be a part of the design. So you just play with it and see how you want it to look. If you want it bigger or smaller, whatever. See, it's fairly easy to play with PicMonkey. That's why I love it so much. As you can see, even though we blended it and we blended all the designs together, it still cuts off right here, and I don't like it. I'm OCD, so we're gonna go with that tropical design that you downloaded. So you see these two leaf designs. I used those to cover up this cutoff right here, and I think it actually worked perfect. It looked so great. It is tedious though, so basically what you're gonna do is just, if you want to, you don't have to. If you don't want to do it, that's totally fine, but I need to. I'm OCD. I gotta do it. It just looks nicer this way. I'm gonna turn the leaf and make sure that it seamlessly looks like it's supposed to, and then I'm gonna blend this as well. So you can see it just makes the leaves more fuller, and it looks like it's supposed to be there. I know it sounds tedious to do. You're probably gonna do about 4 of them on each side. I'm gonna do that and come right back. Okay, so now that we have the leaves on both sides, it looks great. Another little touch that I did is I did add the roses. That same tropical folder, I added roses to the tops of these leaves. I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Okay, so there you have it. That's the top design, and look how nice it looks, and it was so easy to do, like no joke, guys. But let's start with the text. This part was also easy. I didn't have to download any fonts. The great thing about this website is they have fairly nice fonts that you can use yourself. You can use your own fonts, but like I said, I didn't use my own font. I just used theirs. So I used this one, Coffee Break. This one. So we're going to start off with that Ferrum. Where is it? Right here. We're going to start with that Ferrum font. I'm going to add text. So in the beginning of my daughter's invitation, I put the words, "You're invited to the biggest, loudest, craziest party ever." Make it a little bit smaller. I think that's good. And now we're going to go to effects, and we're going to go to curved text and see. Now right underneath, I'm going to put my daughter's name. You can put your child's name, this font, and we're going to add text. Alea Manaya. Now I didn't make it black, I actually went with a different color. And is turning to, I used, I believe, Conaria script. So let's add text. Now that we have the text all in its place and you have it arranged however you want, you can leave it like that if you want to, but I did add a few other things. We're gonna go back to that graphics link, back to add your own, and this is basically the process that you do the whole entire time. And then we're gonna go to that free website headers folder, and we're gonna click on that scallop design. We're gonna blend it. and then we're gonna flip it. And this as well is optional, but I also added a different, let me just show you. If you get that Trolls, watercolor Trolls design, I put that right over this. And there you have it. That's it. Look how nice it looks. It's fairly easy. It's just tedious. Yeah, that's all I can say. You just have to have patience, be creative, do whatever you want with it, and as long as it fits what you envision for your invitation, then yeah. So I hope my tutorial was informative. I hope you learned a little bit of something about PicMonkey. We're done.
Okay, let me just say, if you watched this far, you're the best, first of all. And thank you so much for the love. My family really appreciates it. And I'm going to be doing more DIY videos. It's going to be DIY banner, DIY birthday sign, DIY party favors, decor, all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe now. So yeah, I think that's all I can say. We're going to be coming on here more often, so please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the love. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I like me better when I'm with you.